As the county executive and pursuant to NJSA 4041A-86 and section 2-17 of the Administrative Code of the County of Bergen, has appeared here before this board today in fulfillment of her statutory obligation. She is prepared to make a statement.
Dear Chairman Gantz, I am here in response to your resolution of October 15, 2014, and good afternoon, my colleagues, requesting that I appear pursuant to NJSA 40:41A-86 and Section 2.17 of the Administrative Code of the County of Bergen. In your resolution, you requested information pertaining to Tom Amorado's employment with the County of Bergen. In response, and in accordance with the personnel provisions of the Open Public Records Act and the New Jersey Administrative Code, I wish to provide the following. 1. Mr. Amorado began employment with the County of Bergen on May 31st, 2012 as a public participation specialist. 2. His starting salary was $35,000 per year. 3. Mr. Amorado's resignation was tendered on August 2nd, 2014. 4. Mr. Amorado's ending salary was $37,000 per year. With regard to any investigation by the Office of the Bergen County Prosecutor, the county was cooperative but was not a party to any resolution or agreement reached in that matter. Although no specific documents were requested in your resolution, I am, in good faith, providing copies of documents which were produced in response to several OPA requests from political organizations as recently as June of 2014. You have also asked that I appear today accompanied by Jeannie Barada, my Chief of Staff, Ralph Kornfeld, the Director of the Department of Personnel, and Benjamin Kesmarski, the Director of the Department of Information Technology for the county, each of whom, I'm advised, was served with rice notices. It is my understanding that the separate counsel for each of the named individuals will address their appearances this afternoon. If you have any further questions of me in this matter, please provide them to me in writing. Thank you very much. Very truly yours, Kathleen A. Donovan, Bergen County Executive.
And I note for this record that the documents to which Ms. Donovan referred have been provided, copies to each of the freeholders, Freeholder Council, and to the clerk of the board. Thank you.
The council is to Chairman. It appears that based upon the statement of the county executive and the comments of council, as well as the council that have appeared for the various employees who were requested to be brought along by the county executive, that this proceeding may not be undertaken in the manner by which the law permits. It is my recommendation, based upon the circumstances that have been presented here today, that the Freeholder Board consider authorizing any action necessary, including but not limited to an application to the court for an order to show cause, seeking to compel the appearance of the county executive and the other individuals who were requested to appear here today.
Perhaps we can not only amend it to have them appear, but also to answer questions.
Most specifically, Freeholder. And the entire purpose of Section 86 hearing is to obtain information by inquiry to the county executive and employees of the county government who may have had some activity or involvement in whatever the subject matter at hand might be. That clearly was not permitted to take place here this afternoon, and it is on that basis that I make the recommendation to you that I have presented.
I'll take a motion on that.
If I may.
You may not. I'll take a motion on that. Is there a motion?
I'm trying to understand the motion, exactly.
Motion is to authorize council to make application to the court by way of order to show cause to direct the individuals in question to appear.
I'll make that motion, Chairman. I just find all this
May I take a second to that, please?
so unfortunate.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Discussion.
Can I speak on the motion?
Discussion. Real deserve.
I find all of this so unfortunate that these are the steps that we have to go through to have an honest and open conversation with the county executive regarding things that have occurred within the administration. We, as a freeholder board, have been trying to get information from the county executive on a variety of topics, and we are encountered with a stone wall constantly. And so I make this motion with frustration that the county executive would not engage with us in a conversation so that we can get to the root of issues that are going on, and so that we can really engage in an inquiry on behalf of the taxpayers of Bergen County. Thank you, Chairman.
Additional comments? Freeholder Giannacola.
Does this motion include the funding of the legal counsel for each of the individuals?
That's separate. Those are separate motions, and that will be on Wednesday.
My second question is, this motion is simply in regard to the one issue that's before us?
That's correct.
So, for one issue before us, we're going to move forward with a taxpayer-funded political platform here less than
Freeholder, I'm
3
gonna rule
weeks
you out of
before
order.
the
I'm gonna rule you out
election.
of order if you
That's
want.
exactly what it is, Mr. Chairman.
No, it's not.
It is. It is.
Well, I guess
Because
we
if
disagree.
it was not, then you would be doing other things to protect the taxpayer. You would have an investigation into the millions and millions of dollars in no-bid contracts at Overpet Park, or the lack of fees that were
Freeholder,
collected
you-
there, or the
Freeholder, this is-
hundreds of thousands of dollars in public relations
Freeholder, I'm
contracts.
gonna rule you out of order. Anybody with any comments on the message? Seeing none, call the roll, please.
Freeholder Giannacola.
No.
Freeholder Felice.
Yes.
Freeholder Tenali.
Yes.
Freeholder Tedesco is absent. Freeholder Ross.
Yes.
Freeholder Zorn.
Yes.
Chairman Kane.
Aye. Motion has been carried. Take a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed signify by saying aye. In attendance, the ayes have it. We are adjourned.